Let's see, where are we? Let's see. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Why get here it is.
Tapped in, tuned in, turned all the way on. This ain't just a vibe, it's a freak scene bomb. Ms.Blue in the building, Oracle flow, cracking codes of the cosmos, now you already know. Yeah. Ride the wave, feel the light, it's frequency love tonight. Ms.Blue gon' take you higher, burning truth with sacred fire. Stay hungry, this is soul talk, rebirth from the womb. Say it with me, I can alter my course at any time. Yeah. Tap in, turn on. Your higher self already logged in.
Oh my goodness. Peace and greetings, everyone. Welcome on in. It feels like it's been such a long time. Wow. Oh my goodness. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yes, I have missed you guys too. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing. And yeah, we're going to get caught up because it's a lot to get caught up on. Let you all know what I've been up to, what's been going on, what's been happening. I trust that you all are well. I am broadcasting live from Central, I guess you can say Central America in the USA, out of Texas, and just want to welcome you all in. How are you all doing? How are you all feeling? Yeah, good to see everyone. Good to see everyone coming on in to the Blue Room and to chat. Yes, it does. Mega Miss Little, welcome on in. Glad to have you guys join me. I wanted to come on because I may not be able to come on tomorrow. Maybe. Who knows? Right? It's a lot going on, but we're going to get into that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I greet you all with higher insight and welcome to October. It is Libra season. So happy born day to all of the Libra babies out there celebrating a born day, who have had a born day. We are in this very powerful, wow, this cosmic flow. That's kind of what I want to call it. This cosmic flow of this Libra energy that is here. That has everything to do with justice. It has to do with balance. And then some other things, which we're going to be talking about. Plus, I'm also going to be taking your questions as well. So maybe we'll get a couple of questions in there. That's always fun to do. But welcome on in. Why don't you drop inside of the comment section? Let me know where you're tuning in from, what state, what country, as well, that you are tuning in from. Yeah, it feels like it's been such a long time. I've been doing a little bit of traveling here, working on a pretty special case. I can't really talk about some of the things here now, but once it's over with, I'll hopefully be able to share some of the details about what is going on. It's just a very sensitive thing at this time. But I have certainly missed you all, and I have definitely been doing my best to answer all of your emails, all of the Oracle files, to talk to you about some things that is going on, that's coming up. So welcome on in, Healing Pools of Love, checking in from North Carolina. So good to see you. Anastasia checking in from Wisconsin. And T-Girl is here representing Alabama, good old Alabama. And my father, birth city. Actually, he was born in Mobile, but raised in Birmingham. Lots of family there. Barbara J. representing right up the road, Arlington, Texas. And we got Maya D. Representing Houston, Texas. Welcome on in. Roberta is here. Welcome on in. Roberta said, "You are shining, Miss Blue." Clock it. I'm glad I'm shining. I've needed some time to shine a little bit. So I have absolutely loved that. Welcome in. We got Illinois here. Jennifer Bliss is in the house. The Great Lakes, representing the Great Lakes. And the waters and the lakes are going to be speaking so loud. Welcome on in. Big Toe is in the building. Welcome on in. Queen B is in here representing South Carolina. Michelle, so good to see you, Michelle, representing Cosmic Ray, representing Virginia Beach, VA. Such a beautiful beach, Virginia Beach. I remember spending some times there when I was very young in Virginia Beach. Always good. Hilton Head, South Carolina. Listen, the waters are showing up. Tasha is here. Welcome on in. The Dove Fly Kim. I love that. True Love, New York. I love that. Very interesting. The Dove Fly KM. Love that. Shiva is here representing one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. Durham, North Carolina. Welcome on in. Mega Miss Little is in the building. Good to see you, sis, from the Marsh Islands. Bridget B is here listening in from Hartford, Connecticut in the USA. So good to see you. Sia, I think it's here. Charlotte, North Carolina. Beautiful in Charlotte. The air is richer in Charlotte. Love it. Tracy Hill, Golden Light, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Welcome on in. Divinely, I don't want to say the Danania, maybe. Hinesville, Georgia. I've been to Hinesville, Georgia. Interesting trip. Mr. VIP 317 representing Indianapolis, Indiana. And Tiffany is here. Welcome on in. Tiffany representing Omaha. Yeah, my grandfather used to live at one time in Omaha, Nebraska as well. And ATL Shorty in the building for Big Toe. Erica is here representing Pascagoula, Mississippi. Did I say that right? And Tara White is here representing Auburn, Alabama. Wow. So we got a good little mixture here. And I think I've seen some of our international listeners out there as well. Maria representing the UK and Honest Locks 222 representing New Jersey, USA. I love that. I love that. This is what we're going to do to just kind of anchor the energy. But how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Like, have you checked in with yourself? How are you feeling? How are you doing? What's going on? How are you feeling? Dr. Ace has entered the chat. Checking in from Missouri. Welcome on in. We have Dean from Toronto, Tanika from Greenville, South Carolina. Welcome on in. Turquoise, Clinton Township, Michigan. Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Let's get the likes up. You guys definitely want to make sure that you are, if you know someone that just want to come in, maybe check into their energy, find out what's going on in this month of October, some of the things to expect, connect with the soul family. Let's just go ahead and send those out. Crowned Knowledge Radio. Shift is shifting. Absolutely. Shift has shifted. Shift has shifted. Someone asked about how is baby Blue doing. She's doing amazing and celebrated her born day because, of course, she's a Virgo. And so, listen, I don't think we've talked, or maybe we haven't talked here, but we've all made it through eclipse season. We're just kind of dusting our shoulders off just a little bit here through this eclipse season. And I know there is so much richness, so much that you have learned, you have grown, you have expanded, you have an understanding of. Wow. What an eclipse season. And remember, even though the eclipse season, we went through the lunar eclipse first and then the solar eclipse. But remember, that energy keeps going for the next 6 months, even further than that. The energy keeps going. It continuously keeps going. But I want to talk about some key things tonight. But I have my numerology deck, and I definitely want to check in with this. Yeah, we have a few announcements that we're going to talk about. I have some things that I can share with you guys. I want to share with you guys. And yeah, I want to say thank you for all the love, for you guys reaching out to me. I am definitely attempting to get back in touch with everyone. I am replying to emails. Listen, your girl has been on it since I have been back and taken some time for myself, which I needed to do just to kind of step back. I've been busy. I'm telling you, in the span of the last 8 days, it literally has felt like a few months. I don't know if anyone else has felt that. Like, I feel like a few months have gone by. But it says the last time I did a show was 8 days ago. So a lot has gone on in 8 days. Like a whole lot. Like no cap. So look what I got. Look at that. 222. The vibe of harmony. The vibe of harmony. Like, this could not be more perfect for this month of October. It says energy goes where thought flows. And guess what? You are leveling up. How many of you can feel this? Let me know. Put 222 in the chat if you literally can feel the vibe of harmony. And you know that energy goes where thought flows. And you are leveling up, like in a big way. In a big, big way. You've been seeing this 222. So this frequency is definitely out there. It is definitely out there in such a profound, big way. So I have a couple of announcements, and I want to say welcome to everyone coming on in. Christine is in the building. I am feminine, masculine in the building. It's going so fast. Infinite Wisdom. Sound Minds is here. Chief Tony is here. Listen, I want to do this. I'm going to ring the bell. And I am ringing the bell for Self-Invested. I am ringing the bell for all of us here, for the whole entire soul family. That's what we're ringing the bell for, because that ringing the bell is the call that we are leveling up. Danetta, welcome on in. 7 grams is in the building. Good to see you, brother. High vibrational love. Good to see you. Good to see you guys all in here. Listen. It's October. We are officially in what they call the arc. We are officially in what I call the lock-in season. Like, it's time to lock in. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta, what do you ain't gotta do? You ain't gotta get ready. You don't have to get ready. But we're going to be talking about October, because this is some interesting energy. Some very powerful energy. I don't want us to miss a beat. And so I had to stop what I was doing to come on tonight. So here's the thing. First of all, October, I'm going to be talking about this 10-10 transmission and what that means. Because literally, since yesterday, think about it. You literally are feeling, and I want you to just kind of drop down in your body for a moment. You are literally feeling 2026. This is your window into 2026. I want you to think about your life. How can I put this? I'm going to give you the downloads. Okay? I want you to think about your life, and I want you to think about, let's do this first, because this is always easier. And I know you guys have been doing the work. I know you guys have been doing the work. And I just want to go in. I have to give some honorable mentions. Number one, to everyone who is still working with the Mystic Decoder and who went through that whole entire process. Powerful and profound. I have been receiving emails from you guys every single day, letting me know how that has helped to transform you, how you're tapping into that energy, and you are still working with the 7 suns in the Mystic Decoder. You are working through that entire process. I love it. Now, Andromeda rising, the galactic E-files, right? The galactic E-files for starseeds. We have had our first transmission, and it was out of this world. And I am loving the feedback that every single one of you, the activations you have been receiving, how timely this is. Now we're starting to see a little bit of movement of how the rest of the world is catching up with this Andromeda rising and even starting to understand what this was all about. It's not just mere woo-woo talk. You understand? It's deeper than that. There is a profound transformation and awakening that is happening on the planet. And I just want to say thank you. And because of that, so many of you have reached out to me and said that you wanted to be a part of the Andromeda rising. It had officially sold out based upon what I wanted to do for this galactic E-files, but I've decided to leave it open. And every single day, so many of you are joining, you will get access to all of the files in the galactic E-files. Plus, you will get access to the replay of the live transmission that is there, the channel transmission. And we have one more that will be coming up that we will do. It will be 2 transmissions. Plus, you have work in the galactic E-file that you are working on at this particular time. And so for those of you who are part of the galactic E-file, Andromeda rising, you can definitely sound off if you choose to, or you guys can go over and read some of the takeaways from those who are working with the galactic E-file starseeds of Andromeda rising, because Andromeda is rising on the planet in a very big way. And you will get a deeper understanding about what that actually means and how it can affect you and impact your life and your calling and what is to come for all of us here. Some powerful downloads was released in that. And then also, you guys know we have an upcoming 8-week class, long awaited, right? Self-love, the new shadow work. And I am beyond the stars for how many of you have signed up for the workshop, sisters and brothers, because this is a workshop for all of us, not just brothers, not just sisters, but for all of us. And to do this work together, it is so powerful. As many of you know, self-love has been the foundation and a huge part of my own personal transformation and really helped to accelerate me in my understanding of the know thyself, understanding about metaphysics, understanding about the occult, understanding about my spiritual gifts, channeling, my inner connections, and more importantly, how I manifest the life that I love. And still am every day in awe that I get to do this work. I get to do it this way. I get to do it in a very authentic way. I get to do it with spiritual integrity. I get to do it with so much love, and I get to do it with having so much fun. It has been so healing for me. It has been so transforming for me. And I have helped thousands upon thousands of individuals all across the world, many of them you guys. And so I know you all probably are so sick of Ms.Blue screaming about self-love. But, now everybody's kind of starting to learn about self-love. But for those of you who've been around for a long time, you're way ahead of the game when it comes to self-love. But it is time that we do this dedicated work. You will hear a lot of astrologers, a lot of mediums, a lot of psychics. We will be talking about this transformation that humanity is in the process of going through for the next 2 years. Because after this 2-year period, life as we know it is over. It's done. Like if you have not locked in and found that space for yourself, it might be a little tricky to be able to grasp it some time afterwards. And so a lot of emphasis, and I personally believe why many of you have gravitated towards me and been connected with me for so many years, is because you feel this calling within yourself. A part of my mission and my goal is to help assist as many of you on your path and your journey as possible so that you can free yourself from anything that may be holding yourself back, or any kind of obstacles that you might be dealing with, so you can fully embrace who you are and express that in a way that you feel your soul is calling you to express it at this time. Yeah. So self-love, the new shadow work. I am super excited about this class. It is an 8-week class. So we're going to have some of the tightest, more pivotal times to get together. You can take a look and see if you feel that calling. The enrollment is still open. The class, we will not be activated until we get to after October the 20th. And then I will announce the day of when the first class will be. There will be replays you will have access to. There will be lots of group activities as well as things that we do. And we're going to have a lot of fun. I hope you went through the activation because you will also you will be the first hands of my unpublished book of Shadow Love. You will get a chance to work with that. It is something I've been working with for years myself. And we literally are going to go from self-love on the internal level to self-love on the external level. We're going to cover all points of the mystic, of the occult. We're going to dive into, the magic of beauty, the magic of self-love. I had a real interesting conversation with my mother that sort of came out of the blue, and we were talking about something, and she was sharing with me what one of her brothers, my uncles, would always say. And one time my uncle was having sort of this discrepancy with one of his brothers, and he was telling him, all you do is every time I see you, you're always, this trying to be this ladies' man. And they kind of bantered back and forth. And then my mom said my uncle told him, God don't like ugly, and neither do I. Insinuating to his brother, of course, I love beautiful things. I love beautiful women. I love things that are beautiful because God don't like ugly, and neither do I. But he was also speaking not just on the physical sense, but as my mother was sharing deeper, we were kind of laughing about my uncle, because he was so charismatic. But we were laughing about that story as well. And, it made me think about the class. And I was sharing with my mother about the self-love class and, how, for years, which she knows I've talked to her about this, that I considered the shadow work, what we call new shadow work, is self-love. That's the new shadow work. And when my uncle said that, God doesn't like ugly, and neither do I. And ugly, not in a physical sense, because we know beauty is in the eye of beholder. And when you really, really raise your frequency and expand your consciousness, you know that you can find beauty in all things, because it does exist. Because everything here comes from source. It comes from the creator. So everything here is beautiful. Can you find the beauty within yourself? Can you find the beauty within life? Can you find the beauty within healing? Can you find the beauty within your finances? Can you find the beauty in new beginnings? Because that's what the world is going to be called to do, especially as we step into 2026, which, by the way, happy 2026. Because we have officially entered into the frequency of 2026. So clock it. From October the 1st until now, you are in 2026. You will get a glimpse of that. And that's what I'm going to be breaking down here. But I wanted to get that out the way to let you know that that is available. And I want to say thank you to everyone who has signed up. Everyone who is signing up. I see some of you are signing up now, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's signing up, who is doing the work. I am truly, truly grateful. Grateful. So grateful. So now, one of the other things that I want to talk to you guys about, I was a little nervous about this, but I'm going to share it with you right now. It's not available yet, but I am going to share it. So right here, I have a new deck that's going to be coming out. And this deck is about expansion. It's about imagination. It's about how can you shift your consciousness. And I needed you to be able to do it in an instant. So I'm actually going to pull a card from here. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see the deck there. See the back of that. There you see the dolphin, the owl, the kitty cat, and all of the beautiful things. But let me let's anchor in some of this energy here tonight. Let's anchor this in. All right. And I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this energy for us. And I'm going to give it to you. It says, imagine if questions were doorways and not doubt. Yeah. And so as it gets time closer, I'll talk a little bit more. I know that's probably backwards for you. So I'm going to have to do this real quick so you can see. There we go. Imagine if questions were doorways and not doubts. Yeah. So these are some of the sayings that I have said over the years, Some that I personally use that I have not shared up until this time that helps me instantly shift my consciousness, get out of my head, and to drop down in my body. So the Imagine Expansion Deck, to shift your consciousness, to help you raise your vibration and your frequency. Because raising your frequency and vibration is you shifting your perspective, your consciousness, your expansion. It is the key to healing. It is the key to your finances. It's the key to relationships. It's the key to your health. Anything that you want requires you to raise your frequency, shift and change your vibration. It is the way that things can happen. And so, before we touch the stars, let's get real about what's happening on Earth at this time, because there is some real shit going down right now that's happening. And I know I don't have to tell all of you about it. You guys absolutely understand it and you know it. And that is Earth. I want you to think about what's really happening on Earth. Everything that is happening on Earth is inside our bodies. And let me know, show of hands, if you feel it. If you feel it. Because everything that's happening on Earth is happening inside of our bodies. Right now, even though we're in Libra season, right? Virgo energy is so strong right now. And the South Node is pressing us to confront our habits, our health, and our healing. And so what could be happening for you right now? Number one, it's so important that you listen to your body. And I knew I needed to take a pause from social media. I needed to take a pause and just sort of step back. Needed to take a pause and just kind of reset. I typically do this when I come into a new month, but it's so important to take a pause and just sort of reset yourself for the moment. And I know a lot of you have felt it, detox my hair, detox my body, just taking that moment to focus on your health. Because with Virgo's energy so strong in this South Node, it is just sort of putting you in front of a mirror. And it's saying, I need you to look at these habits. I need you to look at the things that you're putting in your mouth. I need you to look at the words that you're speaking out of your mouth. Because it's all a reflection of you, of what's going on, where you have left yourself, where you have abandoned yourself, where you have overworked, overgiven yourself, where you have not trusted yourself, where you are not tuned in and tapped in to who you really are. All of it to confront these habits. Pay attention to your health. I've received so many emails about body scans and people coming down with things. They're going to the doctor. There is no answer. Things, their feelings, headaches, a lot of gut issues. This is happening because Virgo rules the body's temple. This is the energy that Virgo rules. It rules the body. The temple. That is your gut. That is your nervous system. The daily rhythm that either nourishes us or quietly it's draining us. Quietly, it's draining us. I was in the grocery store. I was in H-E-B the other day. And all of a sudden, I looked up. And there was this brother that was walking in front of me. And I could see massive leaks coming out of his body. He was leaking everywhere. Now, typically when I go out and about, many years ago, and you guys have heard me tell these stories, I will tell spirit to leave me alone. Like, I don't want to be out here, doing readings for people, even though it's happened to me on occasion. But I don't want to go and be just randomly doing readings for people when I see them. It's an invasion of privacy. I don't do that for people. But he was leaking so much energy, and I could just feel his pain that he was going through. And so I said, okay, his guides were asking me, please give him a word, Miss Blue, please. Please give him a word. And I was like, nah, not going to do it. I said, only if he makes eye contact and he says hi, I will do it. But afterwards, we passed each other. He didn't say anything. And just as I was leaving, he was coming down with his cart and I was going out the exit. And he looked and he said, oh, I'm so sorry. I almost bumped into you. I'm sorry, ma'am. I just got a lot of things on my mind. Young brother. And that did it. Had a beautiful conversation with him, helped him to shift his energy, raise his frequency and vibration. He was going through something very challenging, some health challenges at the time. I assured him, I said, look, I could do a body scan on you, did a body scan, gave him a little piece of paper. I did it on the back of his receipt and told him he was going to be fine and what he needed to do to stop leaking his energy and why it was leaking so much. And literally, I seen it slow down. And so I started doing that throughout, just looking, because I could see it in the atmosphere. All of this energy with this Virgo energy right now has to do with your gut. It has to do with your nervous system. Remember, your daily rhythm. And I need you guys to understand this. And thank you for that, Brittany Vibes. All about frequency. And those in the All About Frequency class knows this. It is your daily rhythms. That's what I want you to pay attention to. From when you get up in the morning, what kind of thoughts are you holding on to? What is occupying your thoughts? What do you spend most of your time worrying about? What do you spend most of your time being frustrated about? What kind of conversations are you engaging in? What are you doing day to day for yourself? How are you nourishing your body, your mind, your temple? How are you doing that? Because this rhythm, your daily rhythm, this rhythm is either nourishing you or it's draining you. And collectively, if you just look across the world collectively, what is nourishing us at this time? And also, what is draining us at this time? So here's some key points. And I want to say welcome to everyone joining us here live. Welcome everybody coming on in. If your sleep is off, or your digestive system feels heavy, your body is sending you strange signals, because some of you have said your body has been sending you some strange signals. I want you to know that this is your sign. You are being spoken to, because every symptom is a soul signal. This is your soul speaking to you. And you have to stop treating it like it's static electricity. Right now, more than ever, you have got to listen to your body. You have to be good to your nervous system, right? I think it's important about what you put in your mouth. But it's also important to what you hear. It's also important to how you hear through your heart. Check in with your heart. How is your heart feeling about your life? Every area, about your finances, about your connections and friendships, and the things that you're doing, how you're showing up in the world, because true hearing doesn't come in through the ears, it comes in through the heart. So how is your heart hearing? What are you listening to? What kind of sound, what kind of vibration, what kind of food are you feeding your soul, your heart? What is that being fed by? We have to get serious about this and stop treating it like static energy, like static. So, this is the truth, and I want you to think about this. Your body is not in the way of ascension, because that's what we think. In order for us to have this ascension, we have to get the physical body right. And a portion of that is true, because you got to take your body with you. If you're doing any kind of work here, the body got to come, right? Nobody, everybody, your body got to come. But your body is not in the way of your ascension. It is the way. The aches, the fatigue, the cravings, the restlessness, these are sacred messages. And the cosmos is stripping us down now. This is what's happening. You might have realized over the course of the last 2 weeks, your change of taste has changed. Something you may have always had a taste for, that has changed. Fatigue. You might be trying to figure out, why can't I get this energy? Why am I so fatigued? The aches, the cravings, all of this. This is being stripped down. It's asking us to love our bodies as altars, because this is the true altar. The physical body, it's the temple, it's the altar. And that's why I always say self-love is the new shadow work, because you're loving yourself through your body. It clears the channel for the ascension to happen. Loving yourself through the body. That is what clears the channel for ascension. We have to stop thinking about this in one way. Eat good foods, but also be in good company. Speak good words. Speak life, not death, upon yourself. And I'm not just talking about physical death. I'm talking about physical death over your health. Don't say things like, oh, this is never going to happen. Don't give your power away. Don't give your power away. Don't say, well, I'm broke. I never have no money. Don't give your power away. Don't give it away. No one can take it. You must give it away. This is really what's happening. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's the earth herself. The Schumann Resonance. Oh my gosh, it has been off the Richter scale for months now. This is the heartbeat of the planet. This has been spiking. It's been pulsing waves of electricity. And all of these waves and these spikes riding the cosmic waves that I've been talking about for more than 2 decades is the Schumann Resonance, which is the heartbeat of this planet. And these waves and these pulses of electricity, it's moving through your nervous system. It's important that you ground yourself. It's important that you stay anchored in your own knowing. It's important that you manage your nervous system. And there's many ways to do that. So if you've been feeling thrown off, That's why. Earth is recalibrating, and so are we. We are recalibrating because Earth is recalibrating. And we must expand. We must ground. This is essentials for growing up on planet Earth. This isn't no magnificent thing. You don't have to know about chakras, and you don't have to understand about astronomy and astrology. You don't have to understand about, what it means to be a vegan or not, or what alchemize, but you have to understand that you must balance within yourself. And a big part of that is learning how to trust yourself and how to love yourself. That's going to solve 99.9% of your problems. So think about it. What are you feeding? Not just what you are putting in your mouth. For some of you, this has been a big challenge. You are finding out that there are certain things that are toxic to you in your life. There are toxic food. There is toxic people. There are toxic environments. There are toxic behavior. There are toxic thoughts. We are not just clearing out what is toxic in the physical realm. We have to clear out what is toxic all around us and within us. And as a result, lots of relationships have been breaking up. As a result, lots of things are coming to an end. As a result, lots of spiritual systems are breaking down, and we are seeing the holes in it. But I told you all this time was coming. Our spiritual system is due for an upgrade. And whether we agree with that upgrade or not is our own personal choice. But the spiritual system has upgraded. And either you go with the upgrade or you will be left behind. You will be left behind. Yeah. So important. So, everything is recalibrating. You are recalibrating right now. And if you look up, I want you to understand that the sky is speaking, because the Comet Atlas is crossing the heavens as we speak right now, which it's really not a comet, but we're going to let people call it what they want to call it. It's not a comet. It's a visitation, and it is crossing the heavens right now. Something that's very interesting about comets. Comets never arrive quietly. When comets come, they awaken and they disrupt shit. There has not been a history when a comet has come and it was quiet. I showed you guys my Moldavite that I had, which is based off of a meteorite more than 15 million years ago. Landed in what we understand and call Czechoslovakia today. Disrupted. It's coming to awaken. So 2025, the year of the Great Awakening, it's here. And Atlas is carrying a code of reflection. It's carrying a code of renewal. It's carrying a code reminding us that cycles must close. Cycles must close so new ones can be born. Cycles have to close so new ones can be born. Its light is igniting something in our DNA and in our RNA. And it's calling all of us to shift. And you can feel it. To shift. And you can feel it. You can feel that. For those of you who were in the Andromeda Rising Galactic E-Files call, we talked about this DNA and this RNA and what's happening and what's coming and why Andromeda, beings from Andromeda are coming in. And we received that first activation and transformation as well. So let me take time to do this. And welcome to everyone joining us on in. For those who may be new to this space, let me introduce myself. I am Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle, and for over 2 decades, I have devoted my life to this work. Thousands upon thousands of readings and assisting people from every corner on this planet, in this world, right? I don't just read astrology, numbers, or energy. Really, I read the soul, hence the Soulful Oracle. Because these are simple languages. I use these astrology and numbers and energy I use to hold up as a mirror so you can see your own brilliance, your own sovereignty be reflected back to you. And my mission is to help you release fear so you can fully access your gifts and you can rise as a sovereign being that you truly are. Because you're already that. And I want you to understand, and I explain this to some of the new listeners. I'm not here to give you answers outside of yourself. I'm here to remind you that you had them all along. You've had those answers all along. Yeah. So if you're new here, definitely let us know in chat. We would love to hear from you. I want to welcome Lola Falana in the building and also Brother Lance. I know the moderators are here, and thank you all so much. And for everyone here, let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. And don't be, if you're receiving anything from the message tonight and you can relate to the message tonight, let's go ahead and hype this channel up. I want to remind you that I did pull a numerology card for us, and what came up was the vibe of harmony, 222. Everything goes where thought flows, and you are leveling up. So don't forget that. Don't forget that. Now, let's move into some cosmic sequence because we are stepping into this in such a bold and profound way. October. Woo! The hunt for Red October. But October is the 10th month. I don't know about you guys, but this kind of came up a little quick. Like it was like we were moving slow. And then it started moving fast, and this came up quick. October is the 10th month, but I also want you to understand, based on numerology, is also the 10th universal month. You understand? And that creates what I call a 1010 code, the frequency of instant manifestation. Through creation, instant manifestation through creation. Wow. What you hold in focus, and I want you to think about where you are right now. What you hold in focus now manifests with lightning speed. Literally lightning speed. Thank you for that, Dean. Dean put it up, 1046. Lightning speed. I want you to take that in. But there's something interesting that's happening with the next 3 months. Because it's letting you know that There is something greater that is happening from the inside within all of us that is also connecting us to as above, so below, as within, so without. November is going to open up an 1111 portal. So we're at this 1010 portal, right? And this is the frequency of instant manifestation through creation. And then we're going to get to November. November is going to open up the 1111 portal. And this is a month of divine initiation. It's about intuition and higher inspirations. Clock it. Higher inspirations. And then we're going to get to December, and December is going to carry the 1212 code. And this is going to be about integration. It's going to be about creativity. It's going to be about joy. It's going to be about open-hearted play. And so together we have the 1, 2, 3, which is ready, set, go. You see where this is going, right? 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. It's lock-in season. And the reason why this is lock-in season is because as we continue to move along, when 2026 get here, you don't have to worry about a New Year's resolution because you have already become the solution that you are seeking. But it starts now. It starts now. And for those of you in the All About frequency, don't forget to chime into all of your tools in the All About frequency, your activation days, working with your Cloud9. Plus, I'm also going to be sending you your frequency report for the month of October. And I'm going to be putting those special days in there for each and every single one of you. But this is for all of us. I want you to understand what is happening at this time. This is so powerful. October, this is the month. Anybody dealing with any kind of health issues, you're dealing with any kind of financial issues, you're dealing with kind of relationship issues, these things are coming to the surface. They're being forced to come to the surface. Your bad habits, things that are unhealthy for you, the things like I talked about earlier that you're putting into your mouth, the things you are allowing to come into your mind, the thoughts that you are holding, the things that you are struggling with. This is where it comes to light. And there is a solution that also comes along with it. Someone write solution in the chat if you're here for the solution of what is to come. It is the solution that we're after. That's what we're after. Solutions. Not just recognizing what's going on. We want a solution. Right? So we have this 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. This is the universe has cleared the runway, baby. The runway is clear. October is the initiation, right? And then November is going to open up the portal, and December is going to seal it with joy, with pure joy. And all of it is preparing us for 2026. Here's the thing. I will tell you this. I'm not going to go into too much of it. But whenever I am talking to the beings and I'm talking to our ancestors, just reading the Akashic records, and one of the things that they are constantly saying is that humans love to live in fear. There is a reason why Halloween is also in the most powerful month that we celebrate our connection with our ancestors. There is a reason why All Saints Day as well as some of the other Latino holidays where we honor those who came before us, is the same month that they have chosen to put Halloween there. But even if you understand the essence of Halloween, if you understand Halloween, you will also understand that this is an opportunity to really shift your perception of who you think you are. And so this whole, ritual of dressing up and pretending to be someone else is still sort of forcing you into this energy so that you can propel yourself into who you understand yourself to be and start living that in real time. But you notice most of the horror movies, most of the gory movies, they all come out during this time of the year, attempting to distort the frequency, attempting to disrupt what is happening right now, attempting to, take your focus off of something, looking for something negative, diving into the darkness of it. Don't be fooled. Don't be tricked by it. Do not be tricked by it. This is your opportunity for you to really embrace your level of awakening. You understand? Awakening. This is your opportunity for an awakening. And in this month of October, you are getting a clear glance, a look at what 2026 holds in store for you. This is a potential timeline for you. So the universe has cleared the runway, right? October is the ignition. November is opening the portal, and December is going to, Oracle kisses, seal it with joy, right? Seal it with joy. And all of it is preparing us for 2026, which is a 10 universal year of love. It's a universal year of light, and it's a universal year of new beginnings on a global scale, meaning this is something that is on a global scale for us. But here's the secret. Manifestation only flows clean when it flows through self-love. Doesn't say that it can't flow. Oh, it can flow, but it only flows clean when it flows through self-love. And that's why I say again, self-love is the new shadow work. And if you're not loving yourself, you're not manifesting in alignment. Period. We gonna clock that. I'm so excited. I'll say again. And that's why I created Self-Love is the New Shadow workshop. And we're going to begin after October the 20th, and you will be able to see that. I will put it out for everyone who signed up. You'll be able to get that. And I'll also be announcing the exact date soon. I'll announce that. But this will be the space to align your energy with acceleration and to embody self-love as a frequency and a practice. Right? So take this 10-10 energy. And this is what I want you all to do. I want you to declare one thing you're manifesting right now. And I want you to speak it in chat. I want you to write it in your journal, speak it in your phone, claim it, right? Because Source, the universe, responds to clarity. And this is why often we don't get what we want, because we're not clear about what we're putting out there. That's what I want you to do. Take that 10-10 energy and declare one thing. You can put it in chat. One thing that you're manifesting right now at this moment? What is it? What is it? I'm going to wait for you guys. And while we wait for that, we're going to tap in to some vibes here. Yeah, we're going to tap into some vibes here. And we're going to continue. I'm also going to take a couple of questions. I see abundance. I see good health. I am loving this. Walking. I see the supercharged Civic SI for, okay, we love that. Optimum health. I love that. A new job. Love that. I am healthy. Hey, Zanaya. Good to see you. Makiba. Love. 400 million views. Let's go. Oh, Sheila. I know you can do it. Kwan, a source. Let's see. Capacity to wealthier than I've ever been. The capacity to be wealthier than I ever be. Back to a healthy living. I love that. Expanding my business. Infinite wisdom. And also Purple Dove. Save the lost souls. We got to talk about that because there's really no lost souls, but I understand. I want you to think about yourself at this time. Effective new earth teachers. I love that. I love that. Hopefully you got your name on the list. A new job, Shanice. I love it. So yeah, there we go. It's all about frequency. Writing a book. I love it. Entrepreneurship. Manifesting love. Love it.
It's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing. I'm it. I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past, I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow. If you leave it, know it. Know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision is clear. If you want it, grow it. If you leave it, know it. Believe it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Give it. If you receive it, give it.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love what all of you guys are getting ready to manifest. Let me run that back. You're not getting ready to manifest. What you are manifesting right now at this moment, because that's how it's happening. You're doing it now. I need you to take a few moments and just kind of be in that energy. And yes, I'm going to get to the super chats because I want to say thank you to you guys for all of the super chats. I am just blown away at some of these things you guys are getting ready to manifest, or you're in the process of manifesting right now. I want you to understand that it is possible. It is possible. It is beyond possible. We are living in a time right now that everything is possible. Listen. I don't know if y'all are hearing me loud and clear. This is not wishful thinking. It's possible. And the time is now. We're in the window, the cosmic window of ready, set, go. The path is being cleared so you can go. And now you have to go. You have to go. You have to go and you have to take action. So important to take action. To take action. And you can't lose sight of the dream. It's going to get louder outside. Outside is going to get louder. And you're going to have to be very selective. You're going to have to, and I think someone wrote it in chat, I just seen it kind of go by. You're going to have to know that what is it that you are willing to let go of? There is a sacrifice that must be made. And you have to begin to start looking at that sacrifice in all areas of your life. Where are you willing to make the sacrifice to do? Because the you that is you now is not the same you that will get you to where you want to be. So there is something you have to stop doing. There are habits that you must let go of. There are things that you have to stop putting in your mouth. There are people you have to stop letting get in your ear. There are thoughts that you have to let go of in order for you to be, to do, to have, to create what it is that you're being called to create. That's what the work is about. The work is more about what are you willing to let go of. We are so fixated in this is who I am and I'm not changing. Well, that's what's killing you. That's not just what's killing you. It's what's killing your dreams. That's what's killing your dreams. That's what's killing your dreams. The fact that you won't let go. You will not stop doing things that is self-sabotaging. What is it that you have to let go of? There are physical things. What is it that you have to let go of? What are some of the things that you have to let go of? Things are closing themselves out, whether you want them to or not, because remember, the present has been pre-sent. There are some relationships that you're understanding now, no matter what you thought about them, they have run its course, that it is no longer healthy for you. Where must you call your power back? Because no one can take your power. As Beyonce sings it, no one can take your power. But who have you given it to? Who have you allowed to source your power out for you? Where have you allowed guilt and worry and fear to siphon your energy from you? You have to call it back. The only way you call it back is through self-love. It's not a return to sender, because that puts you in the same position. When you return to sender, you are telling the universe, I want this thing, I want this experience, I want this person to feel what I felt. Oh, that's almost like playing Russian roulette. You kind of asking for some shit when you do that, because now you have said, I have entered into this new law of how they're playing this game, and I will now become a pawn that always has to watch for this return to sender, return of your thoughts, return of your actions, return of your movements. Sometimes we play with our energy like a vicious dog. By the way, shouts out to Tyrese. I hope that he can resolve this issue. And my condolences to the furry little puppy that is no longer here. And we think when someone does something to us, we can sick a dog on them. You know, we going to use our power like a dog. Go get them. I want you to go get that person. They did this to me. They said that to me. That person act this way. This job isn't treating me right. We want to sick our energy on people. That's a waste of time. Because whatever you send out, you must receive. You must receive. So here's what I want you to also do. I want you to choose one way you'll honor your body tonight. One way that you will honor your body, your physical body tonight. Your declaration uplifts the whole collective. So we're going to be doing a collective experiment. How will you honor your body tonight? Just think about it. Is it getting that rest that you need? Is it relaxing your eyes for a change? You know, is it maybe a nice chamomile infused with butterfly, flowers, tea? How will you honor your body tonight? You can simply honor your body by going into a meditative state. You can honor your body by not bombarding it, by overworking your brain and having your whole nervous system out of whack. How will you honor your body tonight? Is it adorning it with some feel-good, nice oils like this bottle of Feel Goods, which I still have this one of I Am and Feel Good that me and my daughter, Baby Blue, collaboration we did together of the Claire Magic and the Know Your Magic series. How will you honor your body? Will you get some rest, or will you be in a peaceful state? Will you be mindful of what is the last thing on your mind before you close your eyes tonight? I'm going to choose another card from my new Imagine deck because I think that this will give us some more insight on the body. And it says, imagine if silence was God's original language and you already spoke it. What if silence? What is silence? What if it was God's original language and you already spoke it? You already spoke it. You already spoke it. Yeah. I love that. Fenty body cream. Yes, it is a game changer. I love that. Love that. Love the oils. Love it. It's everything. So the next thing, stay close. Because October the 20th, I'll be opening, well, it's already open now, but I will be giving you the dates I'm going to look at that, Lamar. I'll be giving you the dates that we will go live for the self-love workshop. And if you feel called, prepare to step in. Your next chapter will be waiting for you, and it's going to be a good chapter. I'm going to get ready. We're going to take some questions. So now with all of that, the body, we done talked about the earth, we done talked about the numbers and the stars, and now I want to hear from you. What's stirring in your spirit this October? What are you ready to manifest? What clarity do you need in this 10-10 window? So you can drop your question in chat and let's open the frequency together. I want to go and also give a shout out. I love that True Alchemist rubbing castor oil on the soles of my feet. Absolutely. Gold and blue. Breathing, so powerful. Absolutely. So let's see. First of all, I want to say I'm so thankful for the super chat donations. Let's go to Linda. Thank you, Linda, for the super chat donation. She says, Lemon's character lifting baby Lemon in the air to congratulate him. Okay. All right. All right, let's go to Mighty Sapphire King. Thank you for that so much, Linda. Mighty Sapphire King, you are creating financial karma. Absolutely love that. Financial karma. And hopefully in a great way, financial karma. I would encourage you to complete that statement for yourself. Goddess Janae says, thank you for all you do and for helping me with my elevation. Thank you so much. That does my heart so well. Thank you. Let's go to Gloria. Gloria said, just subscribe and thank you for the message. Thank you for that, Gloria, love. Love the name too. Let's go to P. Price. I can never say that. It's all about frequency. I love this song. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the super chat donations. Thank you guys for, yes, Kwam, the winter arc is here. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Yeah. All right. So this is what we're going to do, Lola. I'm going to ask that Lola Falana helps me out. And that is, if you have a question, put a question in, put a Q in front of the word in chat, and then put a Q and then semicolon. Let me let you guys know. I could feel a higher call on the level of beat. What is this energy? What's okay? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I want to let you guys know, coming soon, the new website. The goal is to have one place for it all. We ain't there yet, but the new website, right? And also a new format for how we do the show. how we do the show. New website and a new format to how I answer questions, how you ask me questions. It's going to be on there, as well as the Oracle File sessions, as well as a lot of the digital downloads and all of these things. So I'm excited. We should have that coming very, very, very soon. I want to go to Shanice. And can y'all see the questions? Is it big enough for you? Let me see. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. Make it a little, oop. And let me make it a little bigger. Shanice says, send some good vibes. I need this good job. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you, Shanice. It's nothing wrong with having a desire to have this job, but I want you to put your focus on what you want the job to do and not lock it into this job, because you don't know what's going to happen. Now, if you say to me, Ms.Blue, I just love this new job. I want this new job. I feel that for you. I think this is going to be something different. It's going to be something very exciting for you. And I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to call you. You probably will go through the interview, like a stage of interviews. And I really feel like you will get this job. But I also see you doing something else 3 or 4 months later, something even better than what you thought. And it could still be with the same organization, this same company, but in a different kind of way. I feel like this is a temporary step for you, almost like a step of faith. And you're moving into this step of faith, and it's going to take you into it's going to take you into something else. It's not going to be exactly what you thought, and not saying in a bad way, but it's going to be something different, something completely different. Like you're going to end up doing something different. Like you're going to start doing one thing and you're going to end up doing something different. So congratulations. And yes, I'm sending you some good energy, but I need you to get out of desperation, because actually when you do that, you are pushing anything that you want away. You're not calling it towards you. You're pushing it away. So you have to get out of desperation and get more into, what it's not the job that you want. It's the experience. It's the finances that come from it. And the truth is the universe can bless you in so many different ways. By the way, here's something else that's coming in, because I see 2 stars. I see 2 fallen stars, and they're bright stars. Like they're bright stars, Shanice. 2 falling bright stars that are coming down. And I am telling you, I'm not a financial advisor, but I am telling you, you need to be playing the lottery, like the scratch offs and this, and not investing a lot of money, like anything under $20. But you need to be playing something like this. I feel like there's some extra blessing that is coming in, and this extra blessing, it may change your whole complete timeline. But right now, you kind of got Lady Fortune, Lady Luck riding with you. It's like something weird, like you go in the store and you look down and, right before you walk in the store, you see money on the ground, or, all of a sudden, you go, you receive a phone call from someone telling you that you used to work somewhere or live somewhere, and they have some check or something for you. You just have so much luck around you. So get out of this fear and know that you're going to be taken care of. I see these 2 stars coming in. They're bright. Like they are so bright. Like it's bright in this room, but baby, these stars are bright. These are stars that are coming in. You have Lady Luck that is there. So I want you to do things, not be reckless, not gamble, but I want you to do things like, where you can kind of play with, with money. Like if there's $1 scratch off, I want you to, get 2 or 3 tickets and just, scratch them off, not anticipation of winning, but anticipation of knowing that money flows to you. It comes to you. You have it when you need it, and it comes when you need it. It's there when you need it. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to run after it. It's just there. And you have to start teaching your energy to understand. Remember our bank account and where that number is, it's in here. It's not outside. That happens inside. What your cap is on how much you can make. I remember when I thought my cap was, oh, if I could just make between $8,000 or $10,000 a month, my life will be great. Seemed like it took forever. Once you get there, once I understand that's not a cap. That cap is me putting that cap on that mind. You can put whatever number you want out there. That comes from in here. And that's where the bank account, that's where the real vault is. It's in you. And you have to understand that flows to you. It flows to you. It flows from you. It flows with you. Hold that. Okay. There you go. Lola Falana, you was telling me, and everyone give Lola a big shout out because she always comes in chat. She is definitely a very powerful, soul family member that does such great work. Okay, let's see. And we are in this manifest energy. So Lola says, next question, New Diamond, I am feminine and masculine, and Nakiba. Okay, so what you all may have to do is put your question back in chat. I'm going to ask that you ask one question so I can get to everyone. Let's go to New Diamond. Hey, New Diamond. I feel a call to a higher power on a higher level. What is this energy and what does it have in store for me? See if I got a pen. I want to write something out really quick, New Diamond, for you. Okay, so 2 things. Number 1, I want you to eliminate this word higher. Eliminate it. I know I've used it in higher frequency, but I think you guys understand what I'm telling you. It's about your expansion. And so I want you to eliminate that word higher. And I want you to understand that you are already what you perceive to be higher. You are already there. Now, what you have to understand is you have to anchor yourself in it. What does it have in store for you? What do you want? Because this is what this translation of this higher power, feeling calling to a higher power, a higher level. I'm looking and I can see your guides and I can see the work that you've done. I'm actually in your Akashic records, which is funny because I didn't plan on going into the Akashic files tonight. But, it happens. You slip in. This is about you recognizing who you are. And you now have to put your request in. This is not someone puppeteering you and telling you what you must do. The higher calling is coming, if you can think of it this way, from your higher self. You have not connected it, and it has to be connected to your heart. And so you have to sit down and really have sort of this face-to-face kind of meeting with yourself. And you have to be bold enough, New Diamond, to say what you want. That's why you're not able to know what is it. Say it because you're afraid to say it. It seems like it's too big. but I want you to say it. I want you to own it. And I want you to work over the course of the next 30 days, because I know you were in the Galactic E-Files Andromeda Rising class. I want you to sit with it for the next 30 days as you go through that process. And I want you to sit with what you say you want. What is it that you want? What do you want out of life? Not what you want to be for other people. To me, this is a very misnomer that we feel that we're here for other people. And even though we are, this is not how you unlock the magic from within. You have to know, what is it that you want? What do you want for your life? How do you see yourself day to day living? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Write yourself a love letter. You know, I've given this out for years, and I want you to start from the time that you open your eyes. What does the room look like? How is the sun coming in? What kind of sheets do you have on the bed? Who's in the bed next to you? I would caution, don't put a person, put the energy of the person you want to be next to you. Where do you live? What do your house look like? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? What kind of food do you eat? How do you dress? All of these things. Write them down step by step, day by day. And then I want you to go back like you are reviewing a peer college paper. And I want you to highlight all the key points inside of your love letter, because you've got to find joy. You've got to find joy. This is what's missing, is your joy, your true, authentic joy. And what has happened is the things that you've been doing, at one time, they brought you great excitement. They brought you great joy. But now you're looking for something else. You're craving for something else. That's an inward journey. That's a self-love journey. And I want you to start thinking about, what do you love? What brings you joy? What excites you? What makes you just want to jump up and go do it? And if you don't know what it is, find it. Because you have to bring more love and more joy into your life. And that's how you're going to know what is next for you. That's how you're going to know. Because you're doing the work. The work is not the issue. We need a focus. The focus for your work, the focus for your life, the focus for you is in your joy. And then you can filter that through anything, through a relationship, through finance, through your health, through anything in your world. When you can find joy, you can transmute. That's the true purpose of being an alchemy. Then you can take that joy and you can put it into anything in this world. Absolutely anything. Yeah. All right. So let's go to turquoise. Turquoise, you're going to have to put your questions in chat again, you guys. I apologize. Thank you so much, New Diamond. And thank you for the super chat donation. Oh my gosh, bless you. Thank you so much for the super chat donation. And then also, hey, Priestess Chastity, good to see you. Hey, Priestess Andrea, good to see you. I'm trying to find Turquoise question. Turquoise, can you please put your question in chat again? Because it's going to make me go loop-de-loo. That's what it's going to make me go. And by the way, I want to say thank you to everyone who is signing up for Andromeda Rising. For those of you who are signing up for Andromeda Rising, those of you who are doing SkyQuest, the Visionary Sovereignty, like, don't sleep on any of the digital downloads, as well as the upcoming first time on planet Earth, Self-Love is the New Shadow Work workshop that's coming up as well too. I'm excited for that. So let's see. Okay, Ms.Blue, turquoise is first. Okay, well, where's turquoise? Turquoise, are you still here? Because in a minute, I'm just going to start answering questions. Dear turquoise, what energy do you get from my birthday? Your birthday is February 24th, 74. Even though I don't really need to look at the numbers, but one of the things I would encourage you to do is to see what cycle you're in. And in numerology, you're going to take the month you were born plus the day you were born, single digits. You're going to add them together. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. You're in an 8 universal year. And 8 universal year is the year of abundance. Abundance, right? This is the year that I call shine bright like a diamond year. This is your year, turquoise, for you to shine bright like a diamond. It's a year that is filled with abundance and prosperity. It's a year of joy. It is also the year that you unleash yourself from anything that is not serving you. It's also the year of cycles. So this can either loop you back into old bad habits, or it can propel you into a totally new timeline. A lot of people, when they come into an 8 personal year, they tend to want to do things different, change jobs, maybe change where they live, different things like this. Or these are years that either family becomes very, very important, or they move away from the birth family and move into more of a soul family. It's a great year to get married, right? It's also a time where you get an opportunity to see the work that you have done before. And so for you, turquoise, this is sort of your coming out year. I know you said you were born in 1974, and I can't help, but I want you to understand this. Write down this number. Your power number is going to be 24. You want to know what your power number is. It's going to be the number 6, which has a lot to do with nurturing. It has a lot to do with family. It has a lot to do with truth and honesty. It has a lot to do with beauty, because the number 6 itself is, that number is connected with Venus there. So we have finances that are there, but it also is about a little bit of justice. And so this may be the year that you get justice, turquoise. You may actually get justice. Yeah, but 24 is your power number. Use that number. That's a great day on the 24th day for you to really engage in some sort of self-ritual for yourself. It's great for days for you setting intentions for yourself. I want you to look at that number 24. That is your lucky number. And so things that you do on and around in that vibration is there. It's going to be very powerful for you to work with that energy. So you're in a personal year of 8. And so begin to work with that. But, it's your year to come out of hiding. It's your year to come out and really step into this whole justice. You're seeking justice in certain areas of your life. And it's the year where you will find out about the reciprocity within your relationships and how that give and take is coming and going and, all that good jazz, that. I love it. All right. Well, thank you so much. And AJ85, thank you so much for the super chat donation. And Tasha is next. Tasha, what is your purpose? Tasha, I love this question, but y'all know I also don't like this question, because I want you to understand that when it comes to your purpose, this is not in a title. It's not in a particular work. That is not what it is. Your purpose on this planet is to find joy. That's your purpose. But if you're talking about your purpose for you to move into, there's a couple of things that I need you to do, because you have a lot of self-defeating thoughts that keep holding you back. And I'm going to stress this, and not because you have to take my class, but you have to learn how to fall in love with you and know that you are enough. Not who you are becoming tomorrow, not who you will be in 5 years, not when you get this or when this happens or when you move or when you get a relationship or when you have this or when you have none of that. You are that now. And you have to, how can I say, you have to be willing to take a chance on you and be okay with failure. That's what's holding you up, is you don't want to fail. And this is what I want to tell you. Imagine Imagine, and I'm going to pull an imagine card for you. And this one says, imagine if love was not found, but the fire that could never leave you. Because you're dealing with so many first family, childhood issues around being worthy, self-esteem, and shame of failure. But you're not a failure. You just are afraid to take a chance on yourself. And that's where you're going to be able to step completely into your purpose. When you can find that joy, that love within yourself, then you're going to be able to know what you want to infuse that into. But I think you already know you are a natural born healer. But you've got to get out of your mind. Stop letting outside noise and others dictate what you know to be true within your heart. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. Thank you, Tasha. All right, Lola, who is next? You said Tasha is next. So, Makiba, send the question right before Ms.Blue finishes with Tasha. Okay, Makiba, let's see. Makiba says, I need clarity on a specific love connection I am manifesting. No, you don't. You already know. First of all, there isn't, I hear you, but there's no such thing as manifesting love. Not really. Did you hear the card? Imagine if love was not found, but the fire that could never leave you. The clarity that you want in this relationship, Makiba, I think it's good. It's healthy. Get to know one another. Do I think this is going to be it? Absolutely not. You have too much fear. You have too much lack of love within you. And this person is looking for someone that is vulnerable. And that is you, because of their insecurities. I think it'll make for a great connection, a great friendship, and there is a strong possibility that it can turn into something more. But please, please do not go in putting that kind of pressure on yourself or anyone else that they are going to be the love you are looking for. The love you're looking for is in the mirror. When you find that, everything will become love to you. And you will not have to question You will not have to ponder. You will not have to worry. When you meet someone, will they give you love? Because you will have given it to yourself. And what will happen is you two will match each other's frequency for as long as it's needed for both of you. You will have other questions, but it certainly will not be whether this will manifest for love. Okay? Y'all need to be in that self-love class. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, peace and blessings is next. Okay, let's go to the next question. Peace and blessings. Where is that the name? Peace and blessings? Somebody to name themselves Peace and Blessings. I love it. Let me find Peace and Blessings. I may have to search for it. Peace and Blessings. I see Peace and Blessings. I don't see a question, though, from Peace and Blessings. Maybe that's not the name. Let me see. How we doing, everyone? How are we doing? Oh, goodness. It took me all the way to the beginning of chat. When will I have a baby? Oh, no wonder. You had a question. Whoo! Two things. Number one, you can have a baby. Because I feel like that's been the question. Like, is there something there blocking you having the baby? I don't feel there's the only thing that is blocking having the baby is this deep desperation of wanting to have the baby. Now, interesting enough, you have babies around you, which is a beautiful sign when babies are hovering around their mother and their father. They are actually thinking, is this the family that I want to incarnate in? Do I want to choose this person as my mother or my father? Do I want to pick this as my family to come into? Do I want this to be that? So you have babies hanging around you, which I think is super duper beautiful. Here's a ritual that I want to give you. Some years ago, I went to go see an herbalist, and she was such a powerful herbalist, and she had some beautiful babies. Matter of fact, she had like 5 beautiful, gorgeous babies. And I went to go see her. And me and her were sitting down having a talk. I was sharing with her the work I was doing, and she was telling me how she became an herbalist and the things that she was working on. And so as we were talking, she told me this story about her and her first husband wanted to conceive a child so desperately. They wanted to bring a baby into this world. They were having dreams about it. Family members were having dreams about it. And they just knew in their heart it was something that they both desired. But there was no baby to come. And she said, and so one night she had this vision, and in this vision, she seen all of these seeds. It was all of these seeds that was just laying around, and she was there. And then all of a sudden, this lady who was like a goddess came up to her, and the goddess came up to her holding a bowl. And as she came up to her holding a bowl, she had some more of these seeds in there, and she sat the bowl down and told her, you must eat this. And if you eat this on the 9th night of eating this, on the 10th night, I want you to attempt to conceive. And I want you to attempt to conceive. And if you do, you will have your child. You will have your child. And so she said it took her a long time, but she figured out what she was handing her was a pomegranate. pomegranate. And I have been giving this pomegranate fertility ritual out to so many. And so one of the things I'm going to tell you is to get you a pomegranate. And you and your partner, I want you to bless that pomegranate, whatever your practice is, pray over that pomegranate. And I want you to cut it open and I want you to squeeze all the seeds out. And I want your partner to feed you the seeds of this pomegranate and to do that for 3 nights. And then on the 10th night, I want you to not entering in to have a baby, but enter into a sacred union of you two coming together. And I want you two to come together and know that you are opening yourself up to receiving a beautiful, healthy baby. But here's the thing, because see, the universe can send you a baby in so many different ways. And I want you to be completely open to how that baby comes into your life. And when you do that, you are expanding your consciousness. And when you expand your consciousness like that, then you're telling the universe you really are open to receive, so it could be adoption. The baby come. Someone else that's in the family could have a baby and give you a baby. And I know what you're thinking. No, but I want us to have a baby. Listen, I want you to trust the process. I want you to be open to receive. Just say you're open to receive and you want to have a beautiful baby. Just be open. Because right now your energy is too contracted. And so the babies are looking and they're kind of laughing and they're kind of playing with you. I even see a couple of times you thought you were pregnant, but it turned out you wasn't. Because we don't know, she's a little too needy. We kind of want to wait a little bit. And in the meantime, I want you to enjoy this sacred art of loving each other, you and your partner, and enjoy this time of you two coming together and just loving each other, enjoying your life, and not worrying about this baby, because the baby will come when the time is right. Not out of desperation, not out of some lack of void that you feel it's going to fill within your heart, because that is not the sole purpose of you giving birth. So be the vessel, be open to receive. But I see that there is no reason why you cannot. Of course, you can have a baby. But I need you to just kind of shift your energy, expand a little bit, raise your vibration, and just be open. Yeah. Yeah. Tanya said, would love to have another baby with my future husband, but my ovaries might be looking at retirement package. Laugh out loud. Sis, your baby will come soon. Listen, there are women. Celine Dion had her baby when she was in her 50s. There's women that are giving birth well into their 60s. And there's so many ways that we can be blessed with babies. Okay, let's go to Nakiba. Nakiba said, what message does my spirit guides have for me? Let's see how many guides you have, Nakiba. Okay, Nakiba, you have 11 spirit guides. You have 11 spirit guides that are with you right now. And whenever 11 spirit guides come around, they are coming around, during a time of transformation, just like I spoke about earlier, next month is the 11th universal month. Your 11 spirit guides are here with you. A couple things that is happening when this 11 spirit guides come through. There is a major change, Nakiba, that you need to make. There's a change in something you're doing, how you're doing it. Your spirit guides are here to really show you that you can make it through this. You can actually make it through this. It seems like it's tough, but it's not going to be tough. Interesting enough, they are also showing me I thought they were showing me a runway, but it's not that you won't be traveling, because I think you will be traveling, but they're showing me the road. They're showing me the road, and they're showing me a car. And so, Nakiba, they are showing me this car, and I feel like you are going to buy a new car, because they're showing me this new car. It's real shiny. It's real bright. It's got a lot of gadgets in it. It's given Tesla, but not Tesla. It even can be a Mercedes-Benz. So I feel like something is going to come. And as a result of that, there is going to be some sort of celebration, and you are going to buy yourself a car. In fact, I'm almost certain, because I see the symbol. I see the Mercedes symbol. And so this car looks like a Mercedes. And so I don't know if you're going to be offered this car, because I feel like this car is somehow tied to some work you're doing. I don't know if I don't know any place, but it could be. Maybe it's a work vehicle that you're going to get a chance to have, or maybe you will buy the vehicle. But either way, it's going to be this sort of upgrade that comes to you, and your guides are helping you. But there is this drastic change that you have to make. You're going to have to make. You're going to have to make this change. And this change shows that you're going to have to kind of step outside of the box. And when I say the box, this box has something to do with how you work and the people you work with. You're going to have to step outside this box. And then I see somebody with a baseball bat, like swinging a bat, like almost hitting a home run. Like this is a home run. And then, Nakiba, what else I see is I see you holding a microphone. Like you're interviewing someone, you're speaking to someone. I think this is going to be a new position or something you start doing, where you're going to be speaking to people. You're going to be interviewing people or talking to people with the microphone. And it has something to do, because I keep seeing this big, huge Mercedes-Benz symbol. You got to talk to me. What you got going on? Because it's a lot going on. And yeah, I feel like November, your guides are even telling me, I feel like you're going to be like this will start moving, but it's going to move fast. And again, I see somebody with a baseball bat. I see that again. I see the Mercedes symbol. I see the shining lights in the car. And I see you holding this microphone. And I see you sort of kind of going against the grain, or stepping outside of the box, like in a big way, stepping out of the box. So this means, Nakiba, you're going to have to really buckle down, and you're going to have to, because I see books or pamphlets or, I don't know what to call it. What's that thing when you back in the day, you pull it off and it had perforated ends, like data sheets, like all these sheets and all this data, like you're going to have to start studying, like you're going to have to really hone in and really, really know, like you're going to have to know your shit, girl. You're going to have to know your shit, because somebody's just going to come out of the blue and they're going to offer you this sort of position or give you something that you're going to have to do, but it's going to require that you're going to have to be you're going to have to know, you're going to have to know these numbers. Like you're going to have to know these, you're going to have to know, like I'm going to show you this is all from me, right? Like, see all of these, you're going to have to know your stuff. Like you going to have to know your stuff, and you're going to know your stuff. And that's just going to, it's just going to propel you into, oh my gosh, like into a whole nother world. You're going to be scared at first. You're going to feel like you don't know enough. You're going to feel this, but I feel like you're going to get a mentor. And this mentor is going to be one of your guides. This mentor is going to be one of your guides. This mentor. And then you're going to have a physical mentor. This mentor is going to come in. He's going to be a guy girl. No shade, no cap. But he's a guy girl mentor. And he's going to be the one behind the scenes schooling you, getting you ready for this position. I'm trying to see, can I get a name? Sometimes when I ask Spirit for names, they don't like to give that. But I say guy girl because he's giving very feminine energy, but he is a man. But he's going to be the one to mentor you like an older mentor that really is going to help you in this. So you've got to, yes, statistics, numbers, you're going to have to be sharp. Listen, let me know if this resonates with you. Just let me know, Nakiba. And let me know about the Mercedes. Yeah, let me know about the Mercedes symbol. You know, what is a guy girl? I just explained. Maybe y'all are a little behind. No offense. Anyone qualifies how they are. I'm just telling you energetically what I pick up. It was a guy girl. It was a guy girl. Guy girl. A guy, but a girl. Guy girl. Yeah, you know, guy girl. So, yeah. And listen, gonna be the perfect mentor for you. Oh, it absolutely does. Do tell, Nakiba. You're gonna have to come back and you're gonna have to let us in on how all of that fares. Whew, you took me on a ride with that one, Nakiba. I just seen flashing lights. I seen traveling. And tell me about the baseball play. Somebody hitting with a baseball bat. Like it's all kinds of stuff. Will the Oracle files be back on site? Yes, Kat, the Oracle files will be back on site. Yes, they most certainly will. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nakiba said, I'm literally looking at a Mercedes-Benz now to buy. My parents are getting my current one. Listen, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Listen. I love it. I'm excited for you too. And come back because we want to hear all the details. Lola Falana, I am feminine masculine next. Woo, I just said guy girl and I am feminine masculine is next. Okay, please put your question in chat. Thank you, Brittany Vibes. Thank you. Let's see. I'm waiting on, what was their question? Let me see if I can go back up and I can get, if I can get the question. Let me see what their question was before Nakiba's. Feminine, masculine. Ooh, it's too much to go back, please. Is it Free Society? Who? Let me see. Who asked the question? Was it Free Society? I think it was Free Society. Is it Free Society Beats? Should we post questions in the chat here? You can put a question mark in front of that. And Lola Falana and myself, we're going to try to get to it. Right now, there's several people waiting. So let's see. Thank you, Lola. And let's give it up for Lola. Yeah. Lola, I'm going to have to hit you up afterwards, Lola. I thank you, Lola. I don't see feminine, masculine. I don't see their questions. I've been going to the Braves game, and I am a certified NFL. Y'all got to read that. And I am a certified NFL agent. That's why I was manifesting a client, but been feeling like I would be on ESPN. ESPN doing some type of interview. I feel you will. Maybe with Stephen A. Because Molly is gone. Wow. Now that's one to grow on. We're definitely going to have to save this show. Sis, I'm rooting for you. I am rooting for you. My goodness. Wow. That's powerful. Okay, here it goes. Do I have any messages from my spirit guides? Okay, so feminine, masculine message from your spirit guides. Let's see. Here's the other thing, you guys. When I'm doing these readings like this, what I want you all to do is kind of be intentional about what you want to ask. And I just can't get over this. Gotti just said, I just walked past the NFL studio, ESPN studio. Wow. Okay, so hold on. Let me focus. Let me go back. So, Nikiva, you got us in a chokehold here. We are all rooting for you, Nikiva. Yes. Listen, it's a good sign when you hate the sound of your voice. I hate the sound of my voice. I mean, I don't hate it now, but I did for most of my life. Yeah. So that's a good sign. That's a good omen. Okay. Do I have any spirit guides? Of course you do. Do you have any messages from your spirit guides? Let's see. Total number of spirit guides that you have right now is 3. You have 3 spirit guides. And this 3 spirit guides, they're showing me about something that needs to come together. Like there is something that needs to come together. I feel like this is within the family structure. Like there is something that needs to come together. A couple of things I see. I see a moving truck on the side of the street, and I see this beautiful, gorgeous, modest house with these huge front windows. So, perhaps there is a move in store for you. Lots of land. I see move. I see this house. And I see this coming together. You know, it's kind of giving mother, father, child, you know, kind of energy, like some sort of trinity that they're having. And maybe an addition to the family. I don't want to say baby, but it is kind of giving sort of that newness, like there's going to be a new addition to the family. And as a result of it, whenever I see a moving truck, it doesn't, because it's on the side of the road, it doesn't mean that the family would be moving, but there's some sort of upgrade that's going to happen to the house, to the family structure, to how the family is operating in there. Within the realm of the family, like there is something with the family that the family needs to come together on. Like there is something within the family is working out. Maybe there's some sort of renovation, or maybe you guys are saying, you know, we want to do this with the land, or we want to start a farm, or you know, we want to build like another addition to the family house. So what I'm seeing is like there's some sort of addition that is coming in, that there is also coming in. And by the way, did something recently happen to the locks on your door, particularly something near the back of your house or where you stay, like the back door? Like, did something happen with the locks on the back door? Because your guides are taking me to the back of the house, or where this door is, like the back of the back door, telling me somebody needs to check the lock on that back door, or something happened with that back door. I'm not getting anything, you know, nothing fearful, but something needs to get changed on that back door. So you have three spirit guides. The three spirit guides are saying this is the time for the family to decide on what this is something for you to decide about what the family is going to do next. Because I keep seeing decisions. And this is another thing why the moving truck is on the side of the street. In fact, it's across the street. Whenever I see something like that, that's an indication of spirit saying there is a possibility of a move, or there is a possibility of the family making some internal changes. And they don't always have to be physical. It could be with the people, mother, father, children living in the house, like something changing. Don't worry, these changes are for great elevation that is happening within the family. It's a great elevation that is occurring in the family. It's some sort of elevation in the family. But whatever this elevation is that's going on, you said it's yellow. What is yellow? What's yellow? I must have missed something. Tell me, I am feminine. But listen, so the family has to come together. The family has got to come together. This is the time to plan the trip. This is some time if you were thinking about moving to go start looking where you're thinking about. If you're thinking about doing renovations in the home, go visit places, call contractors out. This is the time to get into doing that, because if I go further, there is a strong possibility of an addition of someone coming into the family, or it could even be a business. I'm saying birth, mother, father, child, baby, the Trinity, but it could be another kind of Trinity. It could be a business Trinity. It could be a relative coming to stay to help out. Whatever it is, it's going to be a great addition, and it's going to be rooted within the family and within the family structure. Like the family has to decide on how this goes. And you have your 11 guides here to really help you to elevate this. They're here to help you elevate this. They're here to help you confidently move forward. Oh, wait a minute. She said the moving truck is across the street. Listen. All right, so there you have it. That's the moving truck. Okay, the moving truck is across the street from your house. So this is your house. Let that be clarification that this is your house. This is what's going on. So, maybe on Fridays, maybe Saturday morning, the whole family get together and you have everyone pull out a piece of paper and ask, what is the wish? What is the family wishing for? You guys need something to anchor you into the future, because there's a major portal that is opening. I see this behind your property, behind where you're staying. It's a major portal that's opening, and this portal that is opening behind your house, this is why your guides are taking me to this back door, side door, but it looks like a back door for you guys to check the locks, check everything, make sure the windows are clean, make sure there is nothing back there blocking any kind of chi or any kind of anything, because this is how abundance and prosperity is going to be flowing into that ley line right there where you are into that house. It's literally going to it's literally going to change the whole neighborhood. I wouldn't even be surprised if you don't get back the property tax, or people who own the property don't get back the property tax and find out how much more this whole neighborhood is worth, because there's a huge portal, but it's right behind your house. Clean it, organize it, get rid of anything back there. If you can change the locks, wipe the windows down, the windows sealed. Make sure it's clear because you want that energy, you want that light, you want that frequency to come straight into your house because it will bless you. It will bless you. It will bless you. So that's what I have for you. Let me know how that resonates in that truck across the street. You said it is a moving truck and it is across the street. So this is your house. Yeah. This is a very strong time portal for you. You and your family can step into it. You can put everything else aside and you can start focusing on your dreams and you can start manifesting that shit like right now, like I'm talking today. Today, you can start doing it. Yeah, I haven't seen a portal behind a house like this in a while. When I say a while, in a while. Like I have not. Like you want to suck all of this in. You want to take it, y'all want to take it all in. You just want to suck it up. Anybody live close to you, you might want them to come over. They might want to put a lawn chair and sit outside right there in front of you. Beautify your yard. You know, if you have trees, rake up the leaves, like keep your yard clean. You know, put a reef on your front door. You know, put a reef on your door so you just let that goodness, let it pour in. You're going to feel the shift. You're going to feel the energy in your space. You're going to feel it throughout the neighborhood. You're going to feel it. You're just going to feel it. So please come back. Let me know. Who is next? Let me see. Umanzi, I think, is next. Oh, your daughter name is Trinity. And she walked in the door and she heard me saying Trinity. Clock it. Yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I love that name, Prism Blue Horse. I love that. All right, Lola, let's see who's next. All right, you guys. Okay, Umanzi is next. Okay, so let's see. Umanzi. What a beautiful picture. What is needed for me for the next chapter in my life? You are in such a very beautiful, vulnerable space. And there is nothing that is needed. And hear me out because I know you've been through some things. There is nothing per se that is needed from you. Only to remember that doing what you love requires no apology. You understand? Don't let people guilt trip you into feeling that what you love is not what you're supposed to be doing, because it truly is. In fact, as I just looked up, I just seen a book open up. And this book that is opening up is you really helping others, because your guides are telling me like you are the most incredible, loving mother ever. Like even your children just adore you. They love you. And this is a part of what you want to share with the world. You have stories, you have insights, you have habits, you have things that you want to do, and you just sometimes let life and the day get away from you. So much so that you're not even doing what you feel in your heart. But I feel that if you give yourself permission to love what you do and step fully into it and share that with the world, it will allow you to become more accountable in your own life, and you will see yourself blossom, like blossom in ways you never thought that you can blossom, like incredible ways. And even though this is a sensitive time for you, because I feel like there has been some sort of fracture within the family in these last couple of months, and just sort of a shocking fracture. And interesting enough, I'm just going to try to draw this out. So maybe you can get some sort of understanding about this fracture coming into the family. Like this is can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? This is some sort of fracture that sort of blindsided you. Like you've been blindsided by something. And you're sort of working your way through this scenario, through this situation, through this thing that sort of took your breath away for a moment and kind of blindsided you a little bit. Yeah. Let me know if this resonates with you here. But I want you to understand that when we're blindsided by something, it means that everyone around us knew it was going on. We were just the ones who didn't know. That's what it means when you say you have a blind spot, which we all do. And when you've been blind spots, when something has blindsided you, like something just hit you out of nowhere. So a big part of your work in these next couple of months is forgiveness. First, to forgive yourself, and then second, forgive all others, because baby, your glow up is already with you. You just need the forgiveness and the permission for you to step in and own it and to share this work with the world. You're saying 100% share this work with the world. I promise you, everything that is happening, everything that has left your life, everything that has abandoned you, everything that has lied to you, everything that has cheated you, was only to allow you to align in your highest and your greatest good. And I know you can't see that right now, but if you can hold these words and just allow them to resonate with you, I promise you, you will look back. It will be no question to forgive not only yourself, but to forgive everyone else. And you will truly, truly, truly step into some magic. Listen, I have tears, but these are tears of joy for you. And I see this book. This book is opening. Please document. Put these things down. Don't let them escape you. I know right now things are heavy. I know right now things are up and down and they're very uncertain. But you will thank yourself later, from the food you're cooking, from, things you're doing with the children, things you want to do with the children, thoughts that come in your mind about a way to do things. And this is going to serve as a blueprint for generations to come. And it's going to be because you allowed yourself the opportunity to be free in your joy and what you love. And, this is truly, I hear this playing in the back, and the guides are whispering, your gifts will make room for you. Your gifts will make room for you. And I want you to hold on to that statement, because this is going to be so true. You're going to look back 3, 4, 5 months from now, or however long, and it's going to be another world you have stepped into. And, people are going to want to know, they're going to be asking you, how did you do it? They're going to want the blueprint. How did you do this? So please, I'm telling you, document this. Document it, because they're going to want to know, how did you make it through this? And you're going to have a story. You're going to have a testimony. But not only are you going to have a story and testimony, you're going to have a blueprint. You're going to have a blueprint that you can say, here's the blueprint right here. It's all written. Just take this, follow this, do this, and it will guide you. It will guide you. Right now, you're in training. Let me go ahead and tell you to be a guide. You were asking about what your guides have for you or what's in store for you, but you're in training to be an earth guide, otherwise known as an earth angel. And I'll talk more about that another time. Just ask me about earth angels and what it really means, because it's not what you've been taught. But you're in training to be an earth guide. And you have been an earth guide to many people. And I know right now it feels like you need many guides. Call them in, call your guides, call your ancestors. They're all there for you. But you are in training to be a guide. And you will be a guide to many, 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 many more. Whew. Listen, who's next? Janae is next. Thank you, Lola Falana. Let's give it up for Lola Falana. I also want to give it up to everyone for the super chat donations, you guys. Free Society CEO, thank you for the super chat donation. I'm going to read this before I come back to the question as well. Thank you so much. Oh, I got to go back to that. Abdullah, thank you for the super chat donation. And Enchanted Hourglass, love that name. Thank you for the super chat donations. We are taking the questions in the order that they are received. I may start doing questions for donations, maybe just so we can keep the order. But for now, let's just have fun, right? Let's just do what we do. It's been a long time since I have done this. So let's find Janae. Where is Janae's question? Where is Janae's question? I don't see Janae's question. Janae, you're going to have to put your question back in. Yes. Thank you, Tasha. Yes. Lola Falana is awesome. Let's say that again. Let's say that again. We got to definitely give it up for Lola. And Kwame said, did you get my question? Where is Janae? Janae, where your question at? You have to put it back in the chat for me. I don't see your question. So in a minute, I'll move on. But I know the chat is kind of behind. Artist Future, did I get your donation? Let me see. Artist Future. Yes, Artist Future. I did. I got to answer this question because immediately as I went back, Artist Future, yes, your mother is doing so well. And of course, she is watching over you. She is the one watching over you. She is the one sometimes you think somebody is standing behind you or following you. It is your mother, very, very close to you. And I'm answering this question because she said yes. Soon as I didn't know if I got it. And she said yes. And when I looked at your question, I answered the question, your mother is there. And here's the thing, your mother is doing amazing. And she, is able to be herself, to move because she was a busybody. She was a busybody and she liked doing all kinds of things. And towards the end, she couldn't really move around and do the things that she wanted to do, but she's able to do it now. And she's over the top. She's excited for you. She's excited for you and all the things that you're doing. And, one of the things she wants to tell you is don't be afraid to put your work out there. Like put your work out there, like really put your work out there. And don't lock yourself into things. This is what she wants. She wants you to explore because she said you have certain things that you have done like a long time ago that you deem is no good or you don't want to share. And she's saying that's the thing you need to share. And you need to put it out there. You need to put yourself out there. More, but she loves you and she is definitely watching over you every step of the way. Like it's really crazy. Like she is there. She is there. Yes, she's doing other things and she's having a good time and she's enjoying herself because, when a person is going through things in their body, they're sick within their body and they're not feeling well, it kind of takes the person out of who they are. And she said, even towards the end, it might have seemed like she was a little not herself. She don't want to say mean, but maybe a little abrupt. And, a lot of things I'm sure is making sense why she did certain things, didn't do certain things, wouldn't agree to certain things, would agree to certain things, all of that. But she loves the whole family and she is definitely watching over everyone and she is there with you. And, she says, please don't cry for me. Don't worry about me. I am fine. I am wonderful. She is wonderful. And she gets to do the things that she loves to do. And she said, one of the things she loves to do is rest, watch TV, look at some good things and get up and move around and, just go travel and see the world, things she really didn't give herself permission to do. She's getting a chance to do. So I love it. Mm-hmm. She loves it, loves it, loves it, loves it. And she loves you. Yes. So I want to answer that real quick. I am still waiting on the next person. I didn't see what was the name. They never came, Lola. So we need to go to the next person. That person never came. Janae, I don't know if Janae is still here. And thank you guys for all of the pair character blowing down, saying thank you. Oh, thank you for the super chat donation. Hey, Priestess Jess. Here is Janae's question. Oh, thank you, Priestess Chastity. Ooh, we need all hands on deck. My family and I have to move, but we're not sure which property we should choose because of pros and cons of both. I would say stay out of pros and stay out of cons. And I want you to go and visit the property and I want you to see which one, because I feel like one of the properties, it feels like home. And someone even said that when they got there, that this place feels like home. That's what I want you to choose. The one that feels like home. That's the property. Someone said when you went to go visit, they said, this feels like home. and they're still advocating for that. Now, of course, everyone should be taken into consideration. There's going to be pros and cons for both. And here's the other thing that I want you to do. I want you to go look at another property. There's 2 properties to choose from. I need you to expand that. Let's go look at some more properties. Let's go drive around. Let's go. It's the weekend coming up. Go drive around and look at some different weekend places. And I want you to drive around and go to those different places. And I want you to see. I want you to see. See if you can find. I feel like you have limited yourself. I felt like you have limited yourself with these 2 places, and you need to go. There is some more places for you to go to. But someone said as soon as they walked into a place, this feels like home. And that's the one I feel more drawn to, because everywhere is going to have pros and cons, but you should not choose the property based on pros and cons. You choose the property on when you get there. Is this the space that we feel that we can be at? And it feels like home. Of course, we know true home is within the heart, but that means that that person's heart was connecting with the heart of the sacred space. And even though we think that we are choosing houses and apartments, they are really choosing us too. There is a spirit in each one of these places that you go into. And so you can actually connect with those places. You said, because we are in crunch time. I know you're in crunch time. You're in crunch time, but you have time enough to go see another place. Even if you're looking online, you can still go and expand. It will help clarify if those 2 are still in the running. It's going to also solidify what you're doing. And so that's what I feel. Speak to the family. Which one that someone said, this feels like home? Because that's an expression that only the heart can say. Because home is where the heart is, not the other way around. A heart doesn't make a home. The home is how your heart feels in that space. And that's how you choose a space. And I know you will choose the first one. I know you will, not the first one. You will choose the one that is right for you. You will choose the one that is right for you. Yeah. And if you're in crunch time, what I want you to do is I want you to make a request to the Most High God, the universe, to give you more time, to give you mercy, to give you mercy. Mercy means time. Give me mercy. Give me and my family mercy. Ask for more time if you feel you need more time, because it's never a good idea to make a decision based off of fear. And if you tell me you're in crunch time, it's kind of like fear. But I want you to get excited about this crunch time. Get very, very excited about this new chapter that you and your family will be at, because you will make it a home no matter where you are. You will make it a home. A beautiful, gorgeous home. All right? All right. So let's see. Where's Lola? Barbara J is next. Okay. So I'm going to be waiting on Barbara J. How we doing, Soul Family? We all right? We doing all right? Let's hype this channel up. I don't even know what that is. You're so welcome, Goddess Janae. Let's hype this channel up, and yes, ask for mercy, because mercy is time. And if you want more time, you can put on Marvin Gaye's when he's singing "Mercy, Mercy Me." That means he wants time, and then focus on which one feels like home. Barbara J, thank you again, Priestess Chastity. What message from my guides is most important right now? The most important message from your guides right now is for you to get organized. You have been working on it, but there are still some things you still have not put into place. And that is your most important thing. Your guides are here. You have 5 guides with you, and they are saying that you need to get organized, because in the next couple of months, I don't know, because I suck with time, Barbara J., your life is drastically going to change. In fact, your life is going to change, and there will be new people coming into your life. Dare I say, a love interest. So I don't know if you are in a relationship or not, but there will be an opportunity for a very exciting, passionate love, a love story, a love that comes in your life. Now, if you're already in a relationship, then I will take it that there has been some rocky roads, but I am not picking up that you're already in a relationship. I am picking up that this is some new. Clock it. Some new. And yeah, you're going to want to get things in order, because you're going to be, okay. Well, yeah, you kind of scared me. All right. I'm married and about to retire in 3 months. Okay. Well, then tell your hubby he's safe. Because, baby, he's about to be a whole new man when you retire. So get things in order. Get things in order. I had to pause. It's interesting because I feel like, let me finish what I was going to say. If you are married, that relationship is going to go to a whole nother level. Like, it is going to go to, I'm just going to say it the way I'm getting it. It's going to go to the level that you both always wanted it to be. Not that it was bad, but it's going to go to that level that you always wanted it to be. It's going to be passionate, loving, filled with spontaneous adventures, storybook, lots of doing things, exciting things, and even traveling. Like, it's going to be a whole nother world. A whole nother world. So that's what your guides are here. Your guides are here to tell you, get things in order, get things organized, because in a couple of months, it's going to be a whole new world. Whole new world. A whole new world. Yeah. Yeah. I love that for you. I love that for you. Who is next? Lola Falana. Who is next? Who is next? Who is next? Clock it. Who's next? Who's next? Cassandra? Where is Cassandra? Do I need to keep putting my question in chat? Only when I call you, Cassandra. Cassandra, what's your question? What's your question, Cassandra? I know everyone's seeing a whole new world. Listen, it's almost like we're not going to recognize you either, Barbara J. You or your man. We ain't going to recognize neither one of y'all. In a couple of months, y'all, the clock is going to go back. It's going to be like you guys then. The clock then went backwards. You're going to gain 20 years of your life back. He's going to gain about 20 years of his life back. Y'all are going to go back to like when y'all were young. like very, very young, young and in love. That's how far back the clock is going to go. And people are going to confirm it to you. Like, what are y'all doing? Because you look so young. It's going to be a whole new world. Like, get it together, sis, because you're not going to have time. You're not going to have time. You're just going to be, listen, you're going to be busy, but it's going to be a joyful, passionate, loving, busy. You and your man and y'all are just going to whatever, so spontaneous about everything that you want to do, how you want to do it, the way you want to do it, when you want to do it. It's just, the freedom is just going to be at a whole new level, a whole new beautiful level. Yeah. So, Cassandra, I've been having very vivid dreams, seeing people you don't know. Wait, maybe I read that wrong. I've been having very vivid dreams. Could seeing people you don't know, could they be my guides? They could be. But I don't think they are. These people I think you're seeing that you don't know, and some of these very vivid dreams are different timelines that are available to you. And so you are exploring what timeline you really want to step into right now. That's what you're exploring. You're exploring what timeline do I want to go into? And so some of these dreams are very fun. You're doing a lot of interesting things. You're doing some things that you love to do. Other dreams, you're just kind of observing, and there are places you want to be, and there are things you want to be doing, but you're just watching. And this is the way that our higher self really helps us to see what is available for us. So I want you to do an experiment. And here's an experiment I've often given out to people, because right now you're doing some major recalibrating, as many of us are, and you're also really ready to dare to live life. Like you're ready to dare to step outside the boundaries of what you thought was possible for you. And so these dreams are showing you that you can go even further than what you thought was possible. So I want you to allow yourself to dream, just to, how the dream goes. And you may say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I just allow myself to dream. So whatever comes up, comes up. And then maybe Tuesday and Thursday, what I want you to do is before you get ready to go to sleep, whether that's setting an intention, whether that's praying, whether that's going into meditation, set the intention to see a higher timeline that is available for you, right? That you want to expand. I want you to take your wildest dreams, Cassandra, and I want you to triple that. I want you to quadruple that wild dream. If you say, I want to become a millionaire and I want to have all of these plant farms of healing herbs around the world, I want you to quadruple that. I want to become a billionaire and I want to have schools that teach. I want you to go way out there, and I want you to ask that be shown to you in your dream. Because a part of your expansion is you coming out of poverty within consciousness. And so you're just testing out. It's like sticking your toe in the water. You know how you go to the edge of the beach? So many people here live on the coast right near a beach. And you just get up to the edge of the sand where you can stick your toe in. You're testing out these different timelines. So I want you to explore. I want you to explore the the different things you want to do, you want to be, and how you want to show up in the world and what you want to experience in the world. And I want you to take that into the dream world with you. And so you can see that timeline. And once you find that timeline that you want to be in, you lock it in, you hold on to it, you anchor it. And one of the ways you anchoring it is to write it down, write it in your dream journal, make sure you revisit it, and then hold that feeling for at least 5 to 7 minutes a day. If you can sit with that feeling and just hold that feeling within your body of what it feels like to experience that, to have that, to be that, to do that, to walk in that, and just hold that every single day. This is how you begin to open and start walking into that higher timeline. Into that higher timeline. So this is a beautiful thing, but I don't think you're seeing people per se that are your guides. You are actually stepping into different timelines. That's it. Because timelines are only separated like dimensions by your frequency, where you're vibrating, the energy. When you guys step into this portal, Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle, this whole portal, all of our timelines, frequencies come together, and you raise your timeline to where I have opened up this portal. Yeah. I love this. Let's see. Let's see what Cassandra says. Cassandra says, I find myself wanting to hurry up and get home so I can go to sleep and dream. The analogy you gave is 100% on point. So yes, there you go. You are in a powerful time. It's a manifesting time for you, Cassandra. So I want you to really be thinking about what it is you want to manifest in your life and take that into the dream world. But separate the days, because dreams are not about controlling them. Like, how fun is that? That is the ego mind trying to take over even a world it cannot take over. So what I want you to do is just allow yourself the opportunity a couple of nights a week for you to bring that energy in. And the rest of it, you can allow your dream conductor to just kind of guide the way. All right. So next question. Look at Jennifer bringing up the question. She must be coming up next. What do my angels want me to know about my current and future circumstances? Number one, that you are in control. And so, it's interesting that you use angels, because who came through was the Archangel Metatron. As soon as I seen the word angel, I seen the cube. I seen Metatron's cube. And so the Archangel Metatron, is coming through to help break through this blockage you have about this situation that is going on. And it's interesting, we're in this cycle of Libra, and Libra represents the balance of the scales, right? The balancing of the scales, but here's a side trick for Libras. Libras aren't the balance. Typically, they're out of balance and they have to work to keep the balance. You understand? So Archangel Metatron is coming to really help you understand that this is happening because of you, and you have got to get control of who you're giving your control to, because that's going to determine how this situation and the future turns out for you. But I do see some form of justice. But remember, justice isn't our legal system. Justice isn't wrong or right. That's not what justice is really about. You understand that justice has a lot to do with what you are taking in within your own spirit and what you hold yourself accountable for and what you hold yourself guilty to. This is why sometimes people can do some real crazy shit and somehow it just seems like they get away with it, like nothing happens, like they walk away kind of scot-free. It's not the system attacking them. It is what we hold truth to ourselves. And so the question that your Metatron wants you to know is that you have to start walking your walk and talking your talk. That's what you have to do. You have to start meaning what you say and saying what you mean and recognize that you are the creator in your world. And once you do that, then you won't have that question anymore because you already know how it's going to turn out. You already know what's getting ready to happen based upon that. So this is the time for you to get into some heavy rotation about your thoughts and making sure that you keep your thoughts, as I would like to say, above board, meaning above the heart. Remember, the heart is neutral. And so you need to go into a neutral zone when you're looking at life. You need to go into sort of a neutral zone and not too far left, not too far right, and allow yourself to be accountable for you and to recognize that you are creating your life as you go. Yeah. You're creating, but Metatron is there to offer up some extra support and some assistance. So that is the archangel that is working with you. And I'm telling you right now, this is due to some poverty within your consciousness. All can turn out well, but you, and only you must say it is so. And then it shall be. Because right now you're not claiming. You're sitting back as a spectator in your own life and you're wanting something to work out for you, but you haven't claimed your victory, and you must claim your victory. And when Metatron comes around, he wants you to claim your victory, not over someone or something, but in your own life and your own power. And you must claim your own victory. Yeah. That's what your angel wants you to know about what's going on. So whether it's health, whether it's wealth, whether it's relationships, whether it's legal issues, it doesn't matter what it is. You must claim your victory over it. And that's when your assistance will truly come. So the truth is, no one is coming to save you. But once you claim your own control and victory over your life, right? Then you can receive assistance. But you can't receive assistance because it has nothing to attach itself to if you have checked out of the equation. If you have given your power away to something in the sky, to an angel, to an ancestor, to a God, to source, if you have given it to anything, then it cannot return to you because it has nowhere to go. You must claim your own victory and then you can receive your support. So there you go. All right. Who is next? Jennifer Bliss is the next. Let's go, Jennifer. Let me see what time it is, because you know y'all will have your girl. What? I know you lying. 3 hours. 3 hours. Jennifer, we're your question. 3 hours. 3 hours. We're your question. Okay, let's see. Should I get a new truck to prepare for Michigan winters or roll through the winter with a sports car? Well, I'll just tell you this, Jennifer. When you mentioned truck, your energy went down. When you mentioned sports car, your energy went up. So I think that was a real easy answer for you. You really want a sports car. But here's the thing I want you to understand, because we must use right and left hemisphere. And we know Michigan, it get deep. It get deep in Michigan, but I can tell you as a young girl going through Michigan and being in that area, just in the Chicago, just up in that region, right? There are people who drive sports cars, right? There are people who drive convertibles, right? Of course there are. So if depending on what kind of sports car you get, most sports cars, correct me if I'm wrong, they are made outside of the US. And most of the places where these sports cars are being made at, they have weather. Switzerland, Germany, all across Europe, they have snow, but they have sports cars. So sports cars are not just they're not just for what we think. Now, you said my sports car is older and I was on the side of the road last week, but you said get a sports car, implying that you want to buy a new sports car. Yeah. Now, if the work that you're doing requires that you be traveling back and forth day and night and moving around a lot, and that's what you love doing, then the answer is obvious. But I'm going to tell you that your energy went down the moment you said sports car, and your energy went up the moment you thought, truck. When you said truck, your energy went down. When you said sports car, your energy went up. But you do know that they make crossover vehicles. You know, a crossover is a cross between a sports car and a truck. And you get the benefit of having a sports car, and you get the benefit of having something that can handle different terrains. Land Rover, makes them, BMW, Mercedes, Kia. There are so many crossover vehicles. So why don't you look into a crossover vehicle, something you can feel safe in that can handle the winters of Michigan, but something sporty that can give you that sex appeal, make you feel like you burning up the streets. I drive a sports car, right? So I know that feel. It's a feel. It's something about getting in a vehicle that got a little bit of oomph that can take you from 0 to 90 in like 2.8 seconds. Like it's just something about it. You kind of get that need for speed and you just want to get out there and you want to, you just want to hit the road running. You understand? So take a look at some crossover vehicles because right now it's given you need to go buy you a sports car. That's what it's giving because that's where your energy is. But I think that if you research and you look at some crossover vehicles, you can get vehicles that are sporty. You understand that it's a sports car. You can buy them. You can buy you a sports car. And you can also have a vehicle that can also handle the Michigan weather. In fact, vehicles like BMW, Volkswagen, Mercedes were built for this type of weather. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Mustangs are sports cars too, but they're not really built for the snow. They not. I'm sure you can put some kind of wheels on them, but that Michigan, that's a little different, The Uncle Nearest energy. Yeah, I heard that company got sold. Is that true? Is that facts or not? Who's next? I think I can take one more, you guys, because we have crossed over the 3-hour mark. And one of your girls' promises, the Oracle here, is that we ain't doing all these 3 hours no more. We getting in car. Yeah, Jaco, we getting in cars. We getting in cars. Love you too, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm a car girly. I love cars. I love them. Thanks to my daddy and my granddaddy, I love cars. I do. I have a love for them, and I have a need for speed. I like to race too. I don't do it anymore. I have retired as a street racer. But don't push me. Don't rev at the light. Don't even look at me 3-4 times like you think you finna, pull off in front of me. Don't do it. Don't do it, because I'll just have to let you know that I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to just slow back down. I'm going to let you know you not fixing to outdo me. That's not getting ready to happen. That's not getting ready to happen. It's not going to go down like you think. It's not going to go down like you think. You understand? But I try not to, that's not a good example. I try not to do it. But every now and again, somebody tries to push me. They try to try me at the light. They I don't know. It's something about when they see my car, it just makes them want to think, oh, I could take her. No, you can't. No, you can't. Mm-mm. Okay, so who question is next? You the same way, Cassandra. Listen. You guys, if you old schoolers, I used to come back and tell y'all my racing stories. Used to be a brother around the corner that used to have a BMW. Me and him used to get it. We used to get it every Saturday. Every Saturday we used to be out here getting it. He never knew I lived around the corner. I was whooping him every chance I got. Every chance I got, I was taking him out. Okay, so who's the next question? Jay McDonald. Okay. Let me get focus. Okay, let's see. I wanted to follow up with my first visit here. Well, welcome back, Jay McDonald. You told me one of my spirit guides was my grandmother on my father's side. Her name is Esther, and I got a picture of her. Any more messages? OMG. I am so excited for you. So here's the thing. Let me kind of refresh a little bit of memory. J. Cole, don't say that. That's right, Chief Heartbeat, standing on business at the stoplight. Standing on business. You got to. They try you. And I don't know, it's just something. They see a woman in the car and they just want to press on the... and that just irritates me that I see. Or they'll roll down their window and keep going forward and back. Like, what are you asking me? Like, what is a girl? I'm just a girl. So what am I supposed to do when you do that to me? I'm just a girl. I'm gonna press on the gas. I'm gonna let you know, don't sleep. Don't sleep. My car name is Lala. Don't sleep on Lala. Lala will get you. She'll get you. She'll get you. Lala can go from 0 to 90, baby, in less than maybe 8 seconds. Yeah. So by the time you look up, I'm gone. You're not catching me. Send the interceptor, because you're not gonna catch me. I'm gone. Okay. Yes, Lola Falana. That's her. One day I have to show y'all some pictures of Lala. She be out here stunting on them. But anyway, I'm glad that you were able to. You got a Mustang, the 40th edition convertible black. One day we got to get together. Where my car girlies at? You want to know? I know you want to know what kind of car I got, B. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. But it starts with an A. It's got a... I ain't going to go into it. Let me focus. Let me I promise we're always like this, Jane McDougal. But yeah, one day us Carly girls, we gonna have to get together and talk. We gonna have to talk cars. We gonna have to talk. Okay. So you'll have her picture. So let me tell you about your grandmother and how you can. Lola, you a girly, car girly? Yeah, I'm a car girly. Listen, ain't too many of them getting past me. So, convertible red. With Ms.Blue, you got your name on the back of your car. I could never. I don't need them following me home. You can't see my name. I want you to just remember the frequency I gave you. That's all I want. I just want you to know when you feel that and it's gone, you gonna say, what was that? That's what people say. When I go past them, they say, what was that? That's what they say. You know, then they catch me at the light. They catch me at the light. Then they look over and they like, oh, that is what that was. They say, oh, that's the look on their face. Oh, that's what that was. Yeah. Okay. Back on topic. Come back. Everybody come back. I'm sorry. Jay McDonald, I wish I could tell you I'm not like this, but I really am. So let's get back. Let's get back to your grandmother, Esther. And you were able to find a picture of her, which I think is amazing. I want you to use that picture and speak to her. She's already talking to you. She's telling me that she already gave you some messages. You can already see the likeness within her, within you. And so 110 is the fastest you've ever driven. I've gone a little faster. I digress. That's fast. And I'm not out here advocating for street racing. I don't advocate for that, but I will say I have gone, I have gone faster. I don't do it anymore. I really don't. We should not be doing that, but I have. I will not tell a lie. I have gone much faster than that. It's okay, but we should not be doing that. So I'm not an advocate for us to be out here racing. Okay. But that's good to know that you got a little speed in you too. I love that for us. Driving, and I have driven on the Autobahn. That's right. The Autobahn is where I got my taste as well. So I have driven on the Autobahn. And if you've ever been in Europe and you've been on that Autobahn, you already know what lane you need to get in and which one you can't. Kat said my little Hyundais are going to bed. She said I'm blessed to hit 80. Kat, listen, Kat. Trust me. Listen. We need to be hitting 82. Mm-hmm. We need to be hitting 82. We don't need to be going no faster than 80 ourselves. In fact, I'm an advocate for it. Okay. Okay, y'all, let me finish. We gotta get Jay McDougal. Jay. Okay, Jay. Okay. You want to drive faster? No. Don't pick up no bad habits from here, Jay. No bad habits. Do the speed limit. Everybody agree we're going to do the speed limit. Okay? Because today is Friday. This is the day you don't want to speed on a Friday. You will get a ticket. Okay? I don't know if y'all know that or not. This is not a speed day. Don't do it. Okay. So anyway, I want you to work with your grandmother's picture and I want you to put it in front of you, look at it, invite her higher self and your higher self, have some questions wrote down And then I want you to pick up your pen and do some automatic writing. And as she answers, I want you to, without thinking, write down what comes to you, because she is there with you, connected with you. I felt her so strong. So I am truly grateful that you have been able to connect with her and you feel this connection with her, and you were able to even get a picture of her. And so, yes, she is still with you, your grandmother on your father's side. She is still with you and she is communicating with you. And yes, there is a lot of likeness there. Yeah. So she wants you to connect with her. 90 is your normal. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. The other day you was eating and driving 45. Listen, we got to get better habits. We got to get better habits around here. I want to go to the Autobahn. My sister broke her arm driving on the Autobahn, and she had a slow ass sob. Let me tell you, I used to be in love with sobs back in the day. And at one time, I even worked for a German rent-a-car company, and we only had like Mercedes, Saabs, BMWs, and Volkswagens. One day we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it one day. No, it's not an Acura, but ain't nothing wrong with an Act now, because Acts can act up, especially them roasters. Yeah. We'll talk about it one day. When I'm in a rent-a-car where my legs out trying to get up to 80. You know what? Y'all listen. Y'all are so bad. Y'all are so bad. Lola Falana, good old days here in Los Angeles, hanging out, cruising, picnics, custom paint jobs, rims, and music. Yeah, now I love those cars too. The old school cars are the best. Are the absolute best. They are beautiful. Gratitude for Ms.Blue. Blessings to you. Yes. Listen, Cat, ain't no need you running for the door. We all about to get up out of here. I'm about to get up out of here too. I want to say thank you to everyone for the super chat donations. Mona Smiley, Enchanted Hourglass, Divine Diva, T-Girl, Travis, Palms, Lewis. Thank you for that. Sia, is it C? Is it C, like SIEC? C? Thank you for the super chat donation. Enchanted Hourglass, Abdullah, Free Society, AJ85, New Diamond, Artist Future, Shanice, PR Sit, Petrus, I never say it right, Gloria Love, Goddess Janae, Mighty Sapphire, and Linda Jenkins. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you guys. I love you all so much. We are going to have to come back. Let's do this. If you're still here listening to the end, let's put a little race car, in the comment section afterwards. I love you all so much. Oracle kisses. We will be back. There is so much more for us to come. Let's continue to have an amazing week, and I will see you all soon in the cosmic streets. So peace and love, soul family. Peace and love. Ciao.
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Oh. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it, show it. If you want it, grow it, grow. If you leave it, know it, know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear.